He was born with secrets buried in his bloodline, episode 3. 3 months later, peace had returned, at least on the surface. Adaeze had started sleeping better and Chizitrem was growing fast. But every now and then, she would wake up to see him staring into the ceiling, smiling, like someone was playing with him, someone she couldn't see. One night she whispered, "Who are you really, my son?" And in a soft, sleepy voice, he replied, "Light, I am light." Adaeze jumped. "Ebuka, wake up." Ebuka turned slowly. "What is it again?" The baby spoke again. "He said he is light." Ebuka blinked. "He's just copying your words." "No, Ebuka. He speaks when no one is teaching him. And he always speaks in the middle of the night. Something is not normal." Ebuka sighed. "We need to let him grow. Maybe God gave us a special child." But Adaeze wasn't satisfied. She went back to Pastor Elisha. The pastor prayed and remained quiet for a long time. Then he said, "There's still something buried in your bloodline. Not from Ebuka's side, from yours." Adaeze was shocked. "My side?" "Yes, you need to speak to your father." "But my father died before I was born." "Then find your uncle. Someone knows the truth." That weekend, Adaeze traveled to her hometown with her baby. Her mother refused to speak, but her uncle, Pa Nadozi, finally opened up. "There was a twin born before you," he said. "A boy. He died after 2 days. The elders said he was too powerful. The gods demanded a sacrifice, so your parents gave him." Adaeze staggered backward. "Sacrifice?" "Yes, but your mother never recovered from it. She got pregnant with you shortly after. That's why she's always afraid of spirits and dreams. She knows what was done." Adaeze began to cry. "So I carry the blood of a sacrificed twin?" Panadozi nodded. "But there's more. That spirit is still tied to you, and now maybe to your son." That night, in her late father's house, Adaeze had a dream. She saw a river. On one side was a boy, tall, glowing, with Chiziterem's face. On the other side was another boy, same height, same face, but surrounded by darkness. "Why are you crying?" she asked. The dark boy replied, "I was the first, but I was rejected. Now I wait." She turned to Chiziterem. He said nothing, just looked at her with sad eyes. Then a voice from above said, "Only blood can break what blood started." She woke up, sweating and shaking. Back home, she fasted for 3 days. On the 3rd day, Chiziterem fell sick. His skin was hot, he wouldn't eat, he stopped crying. Ebuka rushed him to the hospital. The doctors ran tests. "There's no medical explanation," the doctor said. "He just shut down." Pastor Elisha was called. He arrived that night with 2 women of prayer. At 2 a.m., they surrounded the baby with worship and scripture. Then something happened. A black fog rose from the baby's chest. It turned into the form of the lost twin, eyes red, mouth shaking. "He took my place," it whispered. Pastor Elisha shouted, "You are not his enemy. You are a lost soul." "I want to live," the spirit cried, "but not through pain." Adaeze dropped to her knees. "Then take my forgiveness. I'm sorry for what they did to you. You are not forgotten. You are not rejected." A tear ran down the spirit's face, then it began to fade. Chiziterem gasped. His eyes opened. His fever broke instantly. He smiled, weak but alive. Pastor Elisha said gently, "That was the last chain. The soul has been released." They all wept. But as they were leaving the hospital, a strange man in a white robe was standing at the gate. He looked at Chiziterem and said, "He is marked. Heaven knows him, but so does hell. And the next battle won't come from your past. It will come from his future." He vanished into the night. Adaeze held her son close. "What are you, my child?" she whispered. And Chiziterem smiled softly in his sleep. Do you think the spirit of the twin is truly gone? Could Chiziterem be the answer to both heaven and earth's secrets? How can a mother protect a child that was born for spiritual war? Comment below. If you found out your baby had a spiritual twin, what would you do? Stay tuned for episode 4.